whenever we are making a provision for doubtful debts account, we follow the format provision for doubtful debts. We follow the format of OCND. Old provisions on the credit side. So I will write balance begin down over here. New provisions on the debit side. So it will be balance close down here. After that, I would do old minus new. If old minus new is positive, that means it is a gain for me. And if it is a gain for me, it will be income statement credit. If old minus new is negative, that means it is a loss for me. And if it is a loss for me, it would be income statement debited. Income statement is credited, so provision for doubtful debts will be debited. And if over here income statement is debited, so provision for doubtful debts is credited. Now we'll continue with the sum of Simon, that is of 2012. So here he is making a provision for doubtful debts account. There was a credit balance of 460. That means 460 is old provisions on the first date, 2011, Feb 1. Okay. On the last date, my last date is 2012, Jan 31. On the last date, my trade receivables was 14,300. You should also know that provision for doubtful debts is created as a percentage of your net trade receivables. So it will be created as a percentage of 14,300 minus the new bad debts. We have decided to maintain the provision at 3%, and I do not have any details about bad debts. So I will create my new provisions of 14,300 into 3%, which becomes 429. This will be my balance close down. Then I will do old minus new. Old provision is 460. New provision is 429. Old minus new is a positive 31. That means it is a gain for me. If it is a gain for me, so I will do income statement credit 31 and provision for doubtful debts debit 31. So on the last date, again Jan 31st, 2012, on the debit side of the provision for doubtful debts, I will record 31 and my provision for doubtful debts account will get tallied. So this is how I prepare my provision for doubtful debts. The accounting principle which we apply when I maintain a provision for doubtful debts account is that I am estimating that my future trade receivables will not pay me. So we follow two accounting principles while making the provision for doubtful debts. You need to memorize it. The two accounting principles that you follow while maintaining a provision for doubtful debts account is prudence and accrual. These are the two accounting principles that you follow while making a provision for doubtful debts account. With this, we have completed the sum of May-June 2012, paper 22. Thank you so much. If you like, please put your comments, and if you want any changes, do let me know for improvements. Thank you.